All right. In this video, I'll show you the best and fastest way to add flashcards to Anki. Lots of them. Yeah, you can add them by hand, but that's going to be very slow. You have to add them one by one. If you add them this way, instead, you can add thousands. Not that you can learn thousands in a day. That's that would require lots of hours. But yeah, 100 a day is doable. New ones. Um, so basically, you go to download here, uh, separated by commas, CSV, and you click this one and you download it. And you get a document in two columns. Or more columns if you got more columns, but then you have to choose two of them for Anki. And then you have to use it again, separated by commas, and important, basic and reversed. What's the difference? Well, one side will have this column and the other side will have this other column. If you just choose basic, you'll get she speaks Spanish fluently. And no, in fact, basic would be harder this way. But basically, basic is one direction. Yeah, you get this in the first um, in the first side, and then on the other side of the column you get this column. Basic and reversed means that get you'll get it both ways. You get some of them. So you get every card both ways. Yeah. So you get them in English, and you need to translate them into the target language, German in this case, and you get them in German, and you need to translate them into English some other time. Yeah. This is better, especially translating into the target language is better because if you have to do only one of the two, do it English into target language, not the other way around. I recommend doing both. Do it in both ways. Yeah, if you get the cards in the target language, then you have to check to see if you understood it or not. Yeah, so spricht fließend Spanish. What's that? She speaks fluent Spanish. Okay, yeah, correct. And then you click, okay, I know it well, review in 4 days. If you didn't know it well, then review in 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. That's for comprehension. Do it, and that's obviously easier. Yeah, it's easier to understand this than to translate this into the target language. That's much harder. But it's also much better to develop your speaking skills. Yeah, so you should get this. She speaks Spanish fluently and spricht fließend Spanish. Okay, correct. Cats like milk. Katzen mögen Milch. Okay, correct. This exercise will allow you to, well, it will force you to think in the language first. If you also do it aloud, you practicing, you develop a muscle memory, you're practicing your speaking. And more importantly, you're getting immediate feedback. So you're correcting your mistakes. You immediately find out why you're making your mistakes and you're correcting them. Uh, so let's say, cats like milk. Katzen, uh, I don't know, like Milch. Katzen mögen Milch. And then I repeat it aloud correctly after making a mistake. That way, I'll remember it. And then I review it again in 10 minutes or in 1 day, or depends on how well you think you know it. This will allow you to constantly increase your active vocabulary, helping you think in the language, form sentences, complete sentences better, more precisely, fewer mistakes, and overall just speak much better if you keep doing this exercise regularly. So, English or native language into target language is more effective, but I recommend doing both. Yeah, reversed, basic and reverse. So you get it both ways. You get some easy reviewing with target language, and then you check if you understood it or not. That's much easier. You get that, so you get the morale boost from doing that, and also doing then translating into the target language will be easier if you've reviewed the same lines earlier. But if you have to do only one of them, do it native into target or English into target language, not the other way around. Yeah, because translating, like, just getting the target language first and then translating into English or your native language, will help your comprehension, but not it won't do much for your speaking. The other one will constantly force you to think in the language, speak the language, and get you immediate feedback, which is working on all areas of speak, except pronunciation. But if you're listening to the language, you'll be fine with that. So, yeah, do it this way: download CSV document, import to Anki, separated by commas, basic and reversed. Yeah.